Previously on Two Up and Overloaded. Our several month-long journey from one end of the Indonesian island of Java to the other was absolutely epic. But as we crossed over from Java to Bali, our motorcycle's clutch began to die on us. It was definitely not a great start to our time on Bali, and we were concerned we wouldn't even be able to get to a hotel that night, much less any place else on the island. Was this the end of our Indonesian journey? Had our motorcycle, a Bajaj Pulsar 220 that we've named Dorco, finally died on us for good?
Hey everyone, nice to have you here. We are Tim
and Marissa, no tear.
I ride in the front
and I'm in the rear.
We travel the world and we pack too much gear.
Oh, all the places we'll go.
Through rain and through sleet and through mud and through snow.
Oh, all the things we'll see.
We've been to a country or two
or three. Oh, all the fun we've had.
You have you along would make us real glad.
So give us a like and
Hit subscribe to join us along our epic ride. Hey everybody, we are officially back and we are sorry for the hiatus, but we have been off exploring and setting up some motorcycle tours in Borneo. We had 3 epic tours with 3 epic groups of people that it was highly successful.
It was so amazing and we can't wait to show you all of that stuff. So stay tuned to somewhere in this video. We are going to give you a sneak peek of our time doing motorcycle tours in Borneo.
Indeed, but we are just as excited to be back here. We left off with our Java movie, got a lot of traction. We are thankful to each and every one of you who watched and commented, and very exciting stuff. But we are excited to get right back into the mix of things.
Yeah, and we want to thank you all for your patience. I know it's been a long time since we've made videos. We're working really hard to up our game and to get more content out to you guys. We're even going to be hiring an editor, so not to take over my job, but just someone to help out with the initial stages. And so yeah, we want to get some really good quality stuff out to you guys.
Indeed. So back on Dorco.
Yes.
So I'm in gear, something's messed up with Dorco, because when I twist the throttle, like, she doesn't have that same get up and go attitude. It's just a louder engine noise.
We went to a shop and we got it diagnosed that it was indeed the clutch plates.
No, very good. Omang very musodo.
Coupling, that's what he's saying. So that's clutch. Yes. All right, clutch. Coupling, sama-sama. Thirsty clutch lining. Yes. It's the clutch. It's confirmed by these gentlemen, and we will get the clutch and bring it back here.
But thankfully, it was able to function, as in the motorcycle could still be ridden, just not very well, and we were able to get to a lovely hotel that night.
Indeed. If you're ever going to get stuck anywhere stranded, aim to be stuck in Bali.
Yes.
It's my only advice throughout these 7 years of travel.
This was our first few hours on the island of Bali, and we'd already had quite the disaster happen, but man, did this hotel make up for it.
Yeah, and it was really inexpensive in comparison to, anywhere else we've been in the world.
Selamat siang.
Yeah, selamat malam.
It had its own pool. It was an outside shower. It had a bathtub that would have taken 40,000 gallons to fill, but it had a bathtub. And yeah, again, it was a welcomed reliever of stress when a lot of stress had been building up. Dorco, our Bajaj Pulsar 220, has never been a good bike, but it was definitely failing on us, and we didn't know if it was going to make it across Bali. We were super scared because our goal was to drive it all the way across Java again, back to Jakarta, and that was not looking like a possibility.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot was riding on, quite literally, these clutch plates.
So the next morning, the first thing we did was we called William back in Jakarta, who helped us purchase the motorcycle in the first place, and he was going to send us clutch plates as fast as he possibly could. But in the meantime, we decided, hey, we're here, let's explore the area. Okay, so an update on what has been happening here.
Nothing.
We have been at this hotel now for 8 days. That's right. But we're waiting for the new clutch to be mailed from Jakarta to here in Bali for our motorcycle, because the clutch went and we need a new clutch, and it's a rare part.
It actually delivered about an hour and a half from us about 6 days ago. We got really excited that maybe it would come much quicker than expected.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. It got there, then it's hanging out in Bali just like we are.
It's also a bit nerve-wracking because every day we track this package and it goes nowhere. It's just sitting there and we can't get to it, and we can't talk to someone and see what's going on. Like, do we have to pick it up? I don't know. It's not the best feeling. I'm gonna feel really great once it arrives and once we get the motorcycle fixed and we can get on the road again. No one likes to be stuck. So that's the situation now. But yeah, it's pretty nice here.
Indeed.
So yeah, we didn't know very much about the area, but we were super close to the coast.
Yes.
So we took a little meander down a road that we had no idea where it went.
Except that we thought it would go towards the ocean.
And on the way, we heard loud pops and then loud giggles.
It sounded like either gunfire or fireworks, but I couldn't see any fireworks. But it was really loud, like almost too loud, even for fireworks. Had to have been an incredible amount of power in whatever was being shot off.
Yeah.
And then we discovered what it was.
Yeah, they're old boomsticks, some good old potato guns.
Hairspray. Yeah, spiritus.
Oh.
Spiritus.
I had a neighbor when I was a kid that used to make them out of PVC, and you spray hairspray in there, and you got a little lighter thing, stick a potato in after the hairspray, and they fire potato spuds. Probably kill a raccoon. They can do some damage, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea what this was, and I'm still a little bit confused of what it is, but all I knew was that it was super loud, and it scared the crap out of me. Oh, I'm so scared.
Otok. Hey. Otok.
Otto. Oh, not towards me. That hurts my
Yes.
ears. Whoa. And all you have to do is press this little button to make it go off, which is super scary.
Just
but
a
it was
lighter.
Yeah, just dink, and then boom. It was so loud that the GoPro that we recorded this on couldn't even register. It sounds like ding in the video. That hurts my
Yes.
ears.
Yeah, it like mutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't even like spike, it just goes.
It's not even on the volume scale.
What is your name? Nama?
Fikri.
One more time.
Fikri.
Fikri.
And you?
Maman.
Maman.
My man. My man.
Yeah.
Panjul,
Panju?
Banjul.
Rehan.
Rehan. Nice to
Rehan.
meet you.
Yes.
You want to blast it once?
No.
You have to blast
No.
it. Yes, yes.
I do not want
It's
to.
okay.
No.
Yep. Here we go.
The kids, they loved it. Marissa, we kind of forced her to do it.
Yeah, I did not love it. I did not like any part of that whatsoever. For the record, I have said no to this many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Are you good?
Yeah, do it. Go, hut.
I don't like that at all.
Nice. 2, 3. Bam! You can see the leaves. Okay.
Terima kasih.
Goodbye.
Suksama.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. On our way walking towards the coast, we came across this beautiful music that we heard, and then all of a sudden we made a turn and there was a gorgeous Balinese Hindu temple. This is our first Hindu temple of Bali.
They had a lot of xylophone action going on.
Yes. And we immediately noticed, first of all, there's no one else there. But second of all, the statues that were there were not just incredible in their detail and their design, but very, very freaky.
It almost reminded me of like those things that take off their heads in the labyrinths. Like, why can't you take off your head? I'm gonna find a picture of that and insert it here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's brilliant. The music was just as strange and exotic as all of the statues and carvings around us.
It was amazing, such a mystical experience. I felt like we were being portaled to another universe. So strange and so cool.
And I went on Google Maps to be like, what the heck are we? It was not, it was an unnamed temple.
Yes.
And there's these certain statues that were of a topless, bucked-toothed, long-tongued, baby-snatching thing that I dubbed Ubabadunka. And yeah, I was gonna mark the map, Google Maps, because you can save spots of interest as Ubabadunka, but Marissa wouldn't let me.
No, I found out her real name, and her real name is Rangda. This fearsome and powerful demon queen goddess of Bali is named Rangda. And this temple that we stumbled upon was devoted to her. She embodies destruction and chaos. And as we saw from some of the statues there, she is known to eat babies while collecting their skulls. She also leads an army of witches and is a central player in traditional Balinese stories depicting the battle between good and evil. This temple was particularly amazing for us to experience because we felt like we had been the first outsiders to discover it. There was nobody else there, but also it didn't exist on Google Maps. So we made an entry calling it Rangda Hindu Temple, which you can now find if you're ever on Bali.
We get to the beach, and what do we see when we turn right? A fish with an elephant
elephish.
head. Yeah. Elephish. Insane. With the dude riding on it.
Oh my gosh, how cool! This statue depicts Lord Varuna riding the Gajah Mina, a creature from Balinese Hindu mythology with the head of an elephant and the body of a fish. Lord Varuna is associated with water and ocean, often called Lord of the Seas, and this spot was a perfect place to honor him. There was a little swing there that swung out over the waves. The ocean was perfectly placid and turquoise, and the sun was setting, and it was just gorgeous being there.
And you get that sea breeze, you can see Java far, far in the distance. There's just this little rock poking out of the ocean with a little tree growing off of it, which was very Buddha-esque. There's a little chicken that was following us around all day.
Like a baby chicken, a straight up tiny chick.
Adolescent. I mean, chicks are yellow.
Oh,
This guy was
okay.
brown.
Yes,
He was
getting
teenage.
adult feathers. Very
This is true.
Going through puberty.
Usually I'm the one who I just sit and meditate in the lotus position, and cats and animals and birds will land on me. That's my gift. But yeah, Marissa was sitting there, and our little chicken friend jumped up on her and was gonna make a whole nest out of her. The rest of his little life, he's gonna hang out with Marissa, and Marissa would have been just fine with that.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, a small little chicken just wanted to roost on me, and it was the sweetest thing. I just didn't move. I sat there for like an hour, and he was perfectly content. So, what you've all been waiting for, we have a little preview of our Borneo tours that we just did. And yeah, just want to show you how awesome it was. Looking for the ultimate adventure and escape? Join your two favorite YouTube content creators on a motorcycle adventure across Sabah, Borneo.
Where is Borneo? It's a faraway island full of orangutans, pygmy elephants, jungles, beaches, and twisty mountain roads through stunning natural beauty.
Adventure with us for 10 days, 9 nights, either solo on a motorcycle or 2 up with the love of your life, and create memories that will last a lifetime.
Our tour dates for the spring of 2026 are now open. See our website for prices and details, and let's travel the world together.
Good morning, everyone. Good news. The part has delivered.
This is true, the kopling, as they call it in Indonesia, but the clutch has delivered to Robert's Motos, and it is what? It is 8:49 in the AM. So we're going to get on Dorco and limp over there and hopefully be back on the road by mid-afternoon. Well, we're not going
not.
to. No, we're going to hang out in our awesome little pool
till
area.
tomorrow.
But the bike,
Yeah.
Dorco will have
Hopefully.
a new kidney. I don't know what a clutch is to a motorcycle, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
an important part.
An important part, that's right. So we're gonna bring the bike over there now and hope for the best.
Finally, I get the good news that the clutch has delivered to the motorcycle garage called Robert's Moto, where I had it shipped direct.
All right, I'm staying here.
Marissa's ditching me.
I'm sorry.
I'm all by myself.
But it's because we have no way back.
Yeah, and there's only public transportation, and there's not like the Grab service, which is like Uber or Lyft or a taxi.
Yeah, so at the very worst, someone from here would have to pick up a person on a
can only
motorcycle.
pick up one.
Pick up one. I'm not all that necessary.
So Marissa's just gonna swim, drink Mai Tais, get a massage. What a jerk. But yes. Alrighty, I'm off, love.
All right.
Mwah.
Update me.
I'll date you, baby. Alright, I'm off. Bye. Alright, so we are coming up to where Robert's Moto should be. Hopefully this is it. I see some motorcycles and Robert Moto. Hello. Nice, very good. So the spare part has come, but it's gonna take around a day to get it installed. So it's a good thing Marissa didn't come because we both got to pretty much just immediately come back. This is Robert! Yes, Thank you, mister. You will be installing the new clutch, so very, very good. Hopefully he makes Dorco all better. He's got a variety of different oils. And yeah. Bagus. Terima kasih. Robert, thank you, brother. Very kind of you. It's a very wonderful place.
And so one of the gentlemen there that was headed back kind of my direction gave me a little pillion ride back.
Robert is getting blessed. This gentleman is giving me a ride back. What is your name?
Komang.
Komang?
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And then, bam.
You.
Yes, buddy. It's official. Bam. Robert's Moto. He let us ship our part here, and it delivered, and the same day it delivered, he let me come drop the bike off, and it's gonna be a day, but that's all right. He's a busy guy. He's got this bike and that bike and that bike, and 2 more scooters back there. So he's getting Dorco in as soon as he can. But good guy, good staff. Thank you, brother. Terima kasih. So my new friend here is giving me a ride back, which is super awesome.
And then we make ceremony like family and then neighbor come to one home, one house to pray together.
Thank you, brother. You are very, very kind.
Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful day, my friend.
Thank you so much. You too.
Peace.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. Bye-bye.
What a dude.
Now we had been waiting, I think total, for the motorcycle to be fixed for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a long time, but we had had some great experiences there. We couldn't complain at all the amazing hotel that we were at.
Yeah, that pool was super nice. And to be fair for Robert's Moto, we were waiting for the part for about 2 weeks. And when I dropped the bike off, because the part got delivered direct to him, he said it would only take him a day to install it. So
Yeah, that was amazing.
super excited. I got the the goosebumps going that we'd be able to get back on the move again, and
Yes.
hopefully all of Dorco's issues would be gone and never raise again. It's going to be like a brand new bike house.
Yeah, of course. That's
gonna be
exactly how it's going to go.
priceless.
Guess what? The bike is ready. Yay! Not that we want to leave this place, but
And
we
not
should.
that the bike will be any better than it was prior, but the bike is hopefully going to go through its gears a little bit better. But
Yes.
I'm going to go pick up Dorco.
Yay!
I'm going to ride on the back of Madre's bike, Madi's little scooter. So
She is the hotel owner here.
this is true. So we are excited.
Yay! And so, as promised, Dorco was fixed.
So Robert has fixed the motorcycle.
See you next time.
Thank you, brother, for everything. It's very good, quick service. There's Dorco, all of her glory, and the kind, friendly people. Terima kasih. Terima kasih, my friend. Thank you, brother. All right, so it feels a little bit better, but it's still like won't go. There we go. Get into those high RPMs, buddy. That's what I want. Alright. She's feeling good, folks. She's feeling good. Made it back. Yay! And the bike feels good. At first I was a little nervous because it still felt a little crappy. But I think after a couple miles the clutch broke in or did whatever magical things they do, and she had some oomph again back in her, so I'm excited. I think she's good to go, and she'll last us this last month through Indonesia. Yay!
How's Dorco?
Dorco's okay.
Yay!
She's about as good as she's ever been.
Really?
Well,
that's fantastic.
Well, she's not. Yeah, she's just good.
Just good.
But
How's the clutch?
good. I was telling these people, you heard it here first, but that at first it felt still kind of crappy, and I was like, maybe it wasn't the clutch, maybe it's something else. After a couple miles, the clutch either broke in or things went to where they should be, but she had a little bit of oomph, so it's good. No worried face.
Okay, no worry face?
No.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yay!
I thanked Robert very much for his quick and efficient service and got Dorco back to our little hotel.
Look over here.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Free ya, not you buy.
No, 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 I buy.
Special for you.
so
Special, yeah, okay. Okay. Special, yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
The motorcycle mirrors. Oh, that is simply amazing.
And Maddie, the owner of the Sari Bungalows hotel that we were at, she made us an incredible offering to put on the motorcycle.
This is true. Everywhere we go, we saw these little grass reeded, weaved baskets and, different decorations.
The Balinese people use them as offerings throughout the day, once in the morning, once at noon, and once at sunset, with incense, and you can really just put them anywhere. And so we were going to bless the motorcycle in a Balinese way.
And it was super awesome. It was so sweet of her to make them for us. They were all natural with maybe 5 staples and all together.
Yeah. So what I'm holding here is a traditional Balinese offering. We've been seeing these all over the place, and it seems like everyone knows how to make them. They make them, they decorate things with them, and then they just kind of naturally fade away, get destroyed, because they are very temporary, and then they just make new ones and put new ones on. So, since we've seen them on vehicles, we have decided that wouldn't it be great if we decorated our motorcycle with a traditional Balinese offering. And so we have this one, but we also have these two. And those were created by the owner of our hotel here, Madi. She actually handmade these for us. Isn't that so amazing?
Super awesome. I'm thinking about just zip tying them like one
Yeah.
right here and down the other side.
Yeah. They're super fragile.
Yeah, they're all natural except for like
That's
the
the
little
back,
staples.
isn't it?
That's
Oh no,
the
that's the front.
And like even this string coming up is like the center of what was the grass itself.
Oh, wow.
So as much as I trust nature, I don't want it to fall off. So I'm gonna zip tie it right here where it seems to be the strongest. And then
That should be great. Look at all the little flowers that are inside of this. How many different types of flowers? Ah,
here we go.
Getting it on Dorco, I used some zip ties, and it had been blessed.
yes,
Blessed in Bali.
that's
So
right.
we were super excited to have Dorco dubbed new clutch, a little bit of good Bali vibes injected into her,
and we were ready.
We were ready to continue to see more of Bali and all it had to offer.
I think that's cool.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Next time, look at how quickly the mists have come. Woo. Finally on the road in Bali.
So we got chocolate coffee, we got
what is
coconut
this?
coffee, we got
So
ginseng
nice.
coffee.
That will be in our next episode.
So we are going to be diving in and trying to create as much content as we possibly can. We do have a little team now behind us, and we are going to be posting all of our latest content on Patreon. So all of our current Patreon members will see it early, special little bonus Marissa's musings.
They're called Marissa's Moments.
This is
I've been doing this thing on Patreon lately called Marissa's Moments, where daily I send out little videos about our life currently. And you get to see what we're doing right now and a kind of glimpse into the behind the scenes of the entire process of the 2-Up and Overloaded crazy life.
yeah.
And that is exclusively on Patreon, so please check it out in the link in the description below, or it should pop up on the screen up above as well. And thank you so much for all of your patience for this whole time where we haven't been coming out with videos, and we can't wait to share all of our upcoming adventures with you.
Until next time, guys. Thanks for riding along with us.
See you then.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Peace.